All right, John writes, I love your show. You always have great insight regarding movies I'm interested in. Today, Dwayne Johnson tweeted a picture of himself with WB CEO Kevin Tsujihara, along with good hang time with my bud Kevin Tsujihara, brilliant CEO and a guy's guy. We'll do some big cool things. Now, of course, it could just be that two buds hanging out or talking about other projects, but the guy is built like a superhero, and I really think that the DC universe is starting to pick up steam. Do you see him playing a DC character, hero, or villain? And which one would that be?
I think this is a very interesting picture, as a matter of fact. And you know, we'll bring up the picture so you guys can see what we're talking about. This is the picture that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson tweeted out of him and the CEO of Warner Brothers. Now, of course, I don't believe, being the conspiracy theorist that I am, actually usually I'm debunking them, but I don't think there's a big coincidence here that in the recent months we've heard Kevin Feige and Dwayne Johnson talking a little about, hey, maybe there's a place for The Rock and Marvel. Maybe, oh, look who swept in, the CEO of Warner Brothers. Look, it is most likely that the projects that The Rock is talking about here are other Warner Brothers actioneer type projects. That's most likely. But what we want to think about is Warner Brothers realized they want to stay in the Dwayne Johnson business. We've got DC moving ahead. Let's lock this dude in as one of our marquee superheroes. And seriously, that would be a brilliant thing for them to do if that were the case. It is unlikely. It's probably, The Rock's probably talking about some other action films. But it would be pretty damn sweet if he's looking at him to lock him in as, I don't know, Cyborg or maybe a John Stewart, even though I don't want John Stewart as a Green Lantern. I don't want Kyle Rayner as the Green Lantern. I don't want Guy Gardner as the Green Lantern. I want Green Lantern, you know? But this would be pretty good. This would be pretty smart. Dennis, how do you see it?
I'm hoping, and this is never going to happen, I wish The Rock would play Lobo, the bounty hunter.
Wasn't there? He was in talks a number of years ago to play Lobo.
You know, paint him white, crazy hair, and the only thing is Lobo has to be R-rated because he's like totally ultra-violent. He's supposed to be a parody of Wolverine and the Punisher, and he's just, you know, supposed to be badass. So that's what I'm hoping for. Never going to happen.
I'd say John Johns, the Martian Manhunter.
Oh,
The Rock. I mean, it could work. So I was trying to go through the Rolodex, and I was like, what about that? You know,
that could work.
You know, it's like that would actually make him like, because a lot of people don't even think about the Martian Manhunter in any way, shape, or form as a badass. All of a sudden, The Rock's playing him, instant badass. So
the one thing I don't know that would work with me with The Rock as Martian Manhunter is, what's The Rock's, aside from his obvious physique, what's his biggest asset?
Humor.
The charisma.
Yeah.
And with Martian Manhunter, if you're going to do him even quasi properly, you're taking that away, kind of.
You could flip it though and give him. Maybe. He is the last Martian.
That's true.
It's like, I don't know. I mean, there's ways to flip it and make it work. So, I mean, I'm not saying to make him a jokester or something.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.